Alright, boys and girls, welcome to Ruel Guitar. I'm rocking a wild song here from Ruel. It's called Wild Guess. And I'm using a wild guitar as well from TYMA. I love this guitar. Anyway, Wild Guess, a nice uplifting song. We have a couple chords to go over here, like 9 chords. Sounds a lot, but they're very easy to use. And you will see why soon. Let's look at the setup. Actually, we don't need any. It's clean on fretboard. No need for any capo here. Let's go right into the chords. So we're gonna start with D first. Okay, so D goes open D, second G, third B, and second E. Then we have the D sus4. So what you do there from D, and you gonna have this motion. You're gonna look at that soon here, how to handle chords, but you will understand that you're gonna fix these two fingers here, the index finger on the second fret G and the ring finger on the third B, okay? And then you're just gonna work around it. So the D sus4, now you put that little pinky on the third fret high E, okay? Keep everything else there, so it will be open D, second G, third B, and third E. Okay, and then you also got the D sus2, and that is to get simply this E string open. Everything else is the same there. So again, open D, second G, third B, and open E. Okay, so that's the D sus2. So you're gonna work around that D. So D, D sus4, D sus2. Okay, and we're gonna go over to the A minor chord. So that will be open A, second D, second G, first B, and open E. We also got the B minor. That's a bar chord, so you place the index finger on that second fret, and you push down the 5 strings if you count from bottom up like this. And then you need to add 4th on D, 4th G, and 3rd B. Then we're gonna go into the chorus parts, and we're going to start with another bar chord. That's the F. You're going to place the index finger now on the first fret, push down all strings there. Then you need to add 3rd on A, 3rd D, and 2nd G. We also got the C chord, so that will be 3rd A, 2nd D, open G, 1st B, and open E. And from that C, we're going to go into the G area now, and what I mean by that is we're gonna have a similar work there around that G chord with this D. Okay, so we had different variations of D. We're gonna have the same for G now, and you're gonna play a G right after the C. I now recommend you to go from that C where you have your mid finger on the second fret D and the third fret A on that ring finger. With that ring finger, you just go up 1 string with that grip, okay? And then you're gonna add your little pinky down here on that 3rd fret high E. So that will be the grip for G now. That's what I recommend. Not your usual grip maybe. You wanna include the index finger, but you will need that soon to another chord. So that's the reason of having this grip. If you think this is too much, stretchy or so, you can actually go without that little pinky down here and just go with a G6 chord. But anyway, the G with this grip will be 3rd E, 2nd A, open D, open G, open B, and 3rd E. Again, if you think that is too much, go with the G6 chord, and that is simply just have these two there in the bass with the open high E down there, okay? That's the G chord. Then we have that G at 11, that's the technical name, and you're gonna play like this, okay? So you keep that bass there, so 3rd E, 2nd A, open D, open G, and now 1st B, and open E if you choose to go with a G6 before, or if you go like I do with the 3rd high E. It's up to you. Easier version is this. This is what I recommend. Okay, so there you have the G world, so to speak. And with that, we have all the chords needed. So let's go into the strumming and learn that first. We're gonna start with D, so grab that first chord, and 1 string around is about 4 downs like this. Okay, so that will be down, 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 down. 4 downs in total. You're gonna play on the bass strings for all the downs except from the 3rd down. where you play on the higher strings. So bass, bass, top, bass. Could be hard to separate with D chords because we have only 4 strings to work with. But yeah, easier with A minors, B minors, and Gs and all that. So anyway, bass, bass, top, bass. That is 1 string round. Let's couple a round of strings now. Okay. So let's go into the verse play. We're ready for that. And what you're gonna do here now is to play D, 1 string round. So sorry. That's 1 string round. And then you're gonna play 3 more downs only. So just 3 downs. And then comes this version of D where you play the D sus 1, then back to D 1, then D sus 2 1 down, and back to the standard D 1 down. So the D world here will be to play 1 string round on D and then 3 downs more. Then you're gonna go to D sus, play 1 down, D 1 down, D sus 2 1 down, and back to D 1 down. And then you're gonna finish off with A minor 4 string rounds. All that is played for 3 rounds. We're gonna start with that because we're gonna have a different 4th and final round here in the verse play. So let's play the 3rd round here in this verse. It goes like this. And then the 4th round here will be to play B minor, 4 string rounds. And then you're gonna end in the same way as you started the first round. You're gonna play D, 1 string round, plus the 3 downs, and then 1 down on D sus 4, 1 down on D, 1 down on D sus 2, and 1 down on D. And that will end the 4th and final round. So that goes like this. Okay, so that is how you're gonna play the verse 1. So just a quick repetition here. We had the first 3 rounds are played D, 1 string round plus 3 downs, and then D sus 4, D, D sus 2, D, and then A minor 4 string rounds. That's the first 3 rounds. The 4th and final round is B minor 4 string rounds, and then D 1 string round plus 3 downs, and then D sus 4, D, D sus 2, and D. That's it. All right, into the chords now. And this first chorus comes with a break before. If you watch the music video, you know what I mean. We have kind of a 20-second break where you have the thing and the drama going on there in the music video. But it starts about 53 seconds in. But I'm taking a wild guess. That's where we are in the lyrics. Now, you're going to play the first 3 rounds like this. A minor, 2 string rounds. C, 2 string rounds. And now comes the same technique here as we used for D. We're going to go into the G or the G6 chord. It's up to you. You're going to play 1 string round of that plus the 3 downs. And then you're going to go to the G add 11 chord and play 1 down. And then back to G, 1 down. And then back to G11, 1 down. And then back on G, 1 down. That is what you're going to play for 3 rounds. The 4th final round, you're going to play F, 2 string rounds, C, 2 string rounds, and then you're going to end with this G world again. You're going to play G, 1 string round plus 3 downs, the G add 1 down, G 1 down, the G add 1 down, and G 1 down. And that's the 4th and final round. So I'm going to play for you the 3rd and the 4th round so you see the 2 versions of how to handle this chorus. So let's start with A minor 2 and go from there. That's the first chorus. After that comes the second verse. This is a little bit different than the first one. Actually simpler. You're gonna play D4 and A minor 4. You're going to do that for 3 rounds, back and forth. That's the first 3 rounds here. And the fourth and final round, you're going to play B minor 4 and D4. So very simple and straightforward. No changes there with these different worlds of D and G. So I'm going to play third and fourth round for you. It goes like this. Right, that's the second verse. And the final thing that happens now is the second chorus, actually. And that is played in a similar way. The first 3 rounds are played exactly in the same way with that A minor, C, and G whirl that happens there. So that's just a repetition. But then the ending is a little bit different. We played then the 4th round in this first chorus. We played F2, C2, G whirl. We're going to play that part not for only 1 time, but actually for 4 rounds. And that will include the outro as well. And that, my friends, is the last thing that happens in Ruel's song called Wild Guess. So, yes, a lot of chords, you know that by now, but I also understand that many of them comes very naturally after each other because they work kind of in one context. So it's not too much actually, and very simple strumming pattern as well. So if you like this song, then yeah, give it a shot. Actually, it's a great song. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. If you did, feel free to support me here. I appreciate that a lot. Be back here for next upload. See you then, guys. Play tuned.